For my birthday, my roommates, that's Corey and Joe, thank you for this gift. I want to show you what we got to see. Pause it to read some of this, but I'm just going to go quickly. It's got all the gadgets. Oh, that's Pussy Galore. Her name, her real name.
What a name.
This is a clip from Your Eyes Only. That's the Citroen. You'll see that in a moment. Let's go this way real quick. Little Nelly. Very famous car chase here for Las Vegas Strip. And the Mach 1 Mustang.
I could get the Masters too, but I'm...
I already have a master's.
It doesn't come with a fare. But yeah, basically it's like a leadership.
1974 is The Man with the Golden Guns. Christopher Lee as Scaramanga. And they actually got this car to flip upside down on a one take, which is really cool. It's going to be a little bit later in this chase scene, so. AMC Hornet with Sheriff J.W. Pepper. But it'd be really cool to see the flying car here as well. AMC Matador. Super cool. There's JW. Shouting all kinds of slurs at the people. This was actually Roger Moore's first week of shooting. They started doing these boat scenes, which were really incredible. And that was for his first time as Bond in Live and Let Die. Foot jump. Guinness Book of World Record. There's J.W. Pepper again. Did I get the year right on this? 1974. This one's really excellent here. 77 Lotus Esprit from Spy Hello. Wet Nelly, kind of a weird name, but louvers everywhere. Can't get a look inside from all the protective louvering. And here's the car in action. Is that cool or what? And yes, Atlantis. One of my favorites right here. This was on a little tow dolly that was used to get some of those close-ups. 1981. Your Eyes Only. It really beat one up, I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can find where they had that. There's a screen showing, I think they share this screen actually. But this is Octopussy with VJ in the front, Roger in the rear. Oh yep, there's the wheelie. A few extras from Q Branch. Here's more clips for Your Eyes Only. Really cool fight with this thing, which weighs almost 7 tons, if you can believe it. Oh my goodness. That displaces a lot of water, I'm sure. In addition to the airborne buggy chase, there was a beach buggy here in For Your Eyes Only, which has one of my favorite opening songs by Sheena Easton. Or was it Eaton? Oops, can't remember. It's actually a really sad scene, but that's what they chose. So here's VJ's rickshaw. Horsepower, but it goes up to 45 miles an hour. Although with Q Branch's add-ons, could be 100 horsepower. This looks like GoldenEye. Yep. Alright, we don't want to miss this one again. Never say never again. We don't talk about it much, but it happens. Pretty cool, just a pistol grip on either side and you can ride it. And we have this nice plane and the Aston Martin V8. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's look at that. The jet engine on the rear. How cool. The Living Daylights and License to Kill, some of my favorites. Timothy Dalton wasn't a very popular Bond, but to me he's just excellent. And of course there's no engine, and no top speed. This is just the one that they used to get some of the filling shots. There's probably a steering wheel attached to a steering gear and a seat that would go inside, but look at that. Compared to what you'll see in some of the other cars, that's really cute. These lasers here actually cut the one of the cars. Oh yeah, I'm remembering the scene. The lasers cut one of the police cars, and they hit the brakes and the whole top of the car slid off, and then it just goes rust. Beautiful car. This is the man with the golden gun. Oh, there it is. One take, and they got it. And there's For Your Eyes Only with the Citroen. That's so cool. Nice. Kind of goes with the music. Maybe that's... Oh yeah, he was driving the BMW with a remote control. That's right, and he was in the back seat. And the way they did that, I just saw it in a video. Here's the V8 again. He's going to set it to self-destruct. And then they ride the cello case, which is one of my favorite scenes when they're going through the customs at the bottom and they say, "We have nothing to declare, only a cello." This is a really, really great moment, actually, so. It's a very expensive cello. It's a classic. And this airplane is right here. Is that cool or what? Another Timothy Dalton. This is License to Kill. Originally it was going to be called License Revoked, but they changed the name because they didn't think Americans would understand revoked. Ooh, it's so cramped in there. Look at this boat. Nice. Guys. That's one of my favorites. Okay. So I haven't told you about the BMW, the 7 Series. It was like a big deal for them to have a departure from the British car, the Astons and all that. So there was actually a remote control that was used to drive it. And if this is the same one, then they'll have the steering wheels in the back seat, and then the guy would cover himself with a sheet and drive through a TV. Let's see if that's the one. Oh, we missed the Z1 Roadster. 97, 750. It's not the one. Okay. But they would have the guy in the back here with the steering wheel and pedal extensions. That's so cool. I gotta keep talking so I don't get demonetized for the music playing in the background. But look at this. It's a 750 IL. And Q shows up in a red blazer. Very sharp looking. I think that was Desmond Llewellyn's last time as Q. And then right here we have the Z1, was it? The Z8. I confuse it with the M1 because the M1 comes out. put down here. This is a 155 mile an hour top speed, 394 horsepower, 5.0 V8. And it's got the same shifter used in every 6-speed BMW from that era. I had two Z4s, which are so reminiscent to this. Really, really cool cars. I'm so nervous about the music demonetizing me, so I'm going to keep talking. The World Is Not Enough, which came out in 1999. And it's got, what's that one? Is that a photo of it crashing or something? I don't know what's going on. Oh no, there was a big saw, I think, that cut the car in half. Okay, so let's go over here to, got some speedsters. That's quite an engine. At least it looks that way. We're getting into the modern stuff now. This was the Aston Martin using Casino Royale. There's the video of it. Guinness Book of World Records number of cannon rolls on a car. Stayed largely intact though, which is pretty good, but that's just James avoiding Vesper because she was put in the middle of the road there by the bad guys. The Shifra. Look at this thing. Amazing, isn't it? And if you look in detail, you can see that the whole body is carbon fiber. Okay. Yeah, let's have a quick look at this one here. These boats. This is oh, I didn't realize it was green. It looks completely black in the movie. But in The World Is Not Enough, this boat sure gets some cool screen time here. Wow, it uses a V8, 5.7 liters, that's a 350. Okay. This Aston Martin here has Mr. White in the back. Mr. White is a Spectre member, and this is a chase in Italy here. They had 7 of these cars that they needed to shoot to get all of them to have continuity damage, which is where they put in the same bullet holes in the same spots, the same scuff marks on the side, which I wonder how they did the scuff marks. Was that a vinyl, or? It looks like they added a paste almost. So that looks really good, actually. You can see all the bullet holes here. And of course, everything's in suede or Alcantara. 6-speed manual. Looks like a fuel cell back here. Bullet hole in the window. Many bullet holes in the front. Carbon tub. I wonder if that's a beeper for touching. I think this is the DBS, was it?
Who knows this guy now?
Yes. That's really cool. Nice. Wow. Oh, what a shame it would be to have to put some damage on 7 DBSs. But then as we get into really cool Astons, this has got to be one of the best ones. This is a car, 10 of them were made, and it was used in Spectre. And they're chasing each other here. This is Bond, and I forget what his character name was, but it's Dave Bautista. And Dave's in a concept Jag, which is with the orange one behind Bond there. We'll jump back to that later. But right here, one of the most beautiful cars. Ends up in the one of the rivers down there in Rome. 500 horsepower estimated. Amazing. Imagine being one of these. Oh, the stairs. Is that cool or what? Yeah, so it's just a gorgeous vehicle. Almost overwhelming, isn't it? And then you get into this thing.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about like green cars. What?
This gave me like an unhealthy or irrational fear of an invisible car out in the world. But this is a Jag that was chasing this Aston, a V12 Vanquish that became the V12 Vanish. By another day. Oh boy, this is a real silly movie, I'll tell you what. But that's okay. It's got guns and cool chases and all that. And then the really neat scene in the London Underground. Pretty rad. I like Pierce Brosnan's Bond. Oh my gosh, Pierce Brosnan's Bond. And that's everything. Oh, there goes the splash.
Yeah.
It sure was. Halle Berry was a babe. Show me Batista. I like this moment here where the flames are coming off of the Jag. Batista goes, well, I guess he ended up in the river, falling silently, falling through the skies in his parachute. He lands right here. He clips the parachute off of him, and he goes, good evening. And with that, I'll bid you a good night. Thank you for watching. I know it was kind of quick, but we just wanted to do another pass and show you all the cool cars. So there's just so much stuff here. I could do this for another hour. It's great.